Hey guys, I'm Michael Cheek with MikesGuitarLessons.com, and this is the first video for I Want You to Want Me by Cheap Trick. And what we're going to start off here is the intro of the song, and maybe go into the very next part a little bit too. The way we're going to do this lesson is I'm going to start off going through the entire song with pretty much power chords for the most part. There's a couple of riffs in there that we're going to get into, but that's the basis for the song, and then we can add the extra things on top, the extra chords and little riffs that are played in the song to give it its unique sound on top of the power chords. Okay, so this first run through is just going to be all power chords, and let's go ahead and get started with it. Another thing I'm going to do here is just kind of label these parts. Even though this beginning part you would think of as an intro, the song is set up in such a way that I think it will be a little bit easier if I just label the parts of the songs part 1, part 2, part 3, things like that. So we're going to start off with the intro, which is going to be part 1 here, and it's really simple, no problem. This is the intro right here, just power chords. Really easy. We're starting off with a couple of A power chords. So you're going to start with the 5th fret on the thick E string, and then the 7th fret on the A string. Only those two notes. If you'd like to have a 3-note power chord, you can do that, but I'm just going to stick with 2 here. And you're going to hold both of these chords out. Okay, so let them ring. Okay. Now we're going to slide down to 3rd fret on the thick E string and 5th fret on the A string. Okay? Then you're going to go to 5th fret on the A string and 7th fret on the D string. Make sure you mute that thick E string so it doesn't play. Okay? And you're going to play that power chord. And then back to the first power chord. 5th on the E string, 7th on the A string. Okay, and if you'd rather hear these by letter name, we've got a couple of A power chords, then a G5, then a D5. They're all 5th chords, as you know, if you're familiar with power chords. So, that's the intro. Okay, now we're going to go into the second part of the song. So that was part 1. Part 2, I think we can get out of the way in this lesson too. Let's go ahead and start with it. We're going to start actually on that same A power chord, 5th fret on the thick E string, 7th fret on the A string, and you're going to play 12 of these palm muted, okay? 12 strums, all palm muted. And then we're going to change chords here, but only one finger. So leave your 3rd finger where it's at, but move your 1st finger to the 4th fret of the thick E string. And then you're going to strum this chord 4 times. Okay? So 12 here, and then 4. That's going to be kind of a pattern here during this section of the song, okay? So 12, then 4. Now we're going to move down to an F sharp here, and it's going to be 2nd fret on the E string, 4th fret on the A string. Okay, you're going to play that 12 times, palm muted, and then move to an E power chord, which you're going to play 4 times. So open on the thick E string, 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, our next chord in this progression is going to be a D power chord. That's 5th fret on the that's 5th fret on the A string and 7th fret on the D string. Okay, make sure you mute this thick E string here. All right, and you're going to play that 12 times, palm muted, and then lower just your 1st finger again to the 4th fret and play both notes 4 times. Okay. Now that's the end of that section, and you're going to repeat it once, okay? So going through that whole thing is only half of it. You're going to play it twice. But here it is again, full speed. Okay, and then you repeat all of that one time. Okay, now that's section 2 of the song. Okay, later on in the final videos, I'll label out for you the numbers basically that you use these parts in. I'll lay them out so you know exactly which order to put everything in, and that way you can play from beginning to the end of the song and not have any blank spots in there. Okay, so that was the first video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in any more of my lessons, you can check me out at mikesguitarlessons.com. I have a sample lessons page that has tons of free videos there. But also, you can check me out on Facebook. My group is Mike's Guitar Lessons. I have free videos there. Also, check out, I kind of keep my Twitter account open to give updates to people who follow me just a little bit earlier than everybody else. And you can follow me there at Mike's Guitar. It's just my name there. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. And